Happy Wednesday, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of I Can't Make This Stuff Up. Have you ever seen something that makes you stop your car or do a double take or think, did I just really see that? Well, welcome back to another episode of I Can't Make This Stuff Up. Today's edition is when following the rules goes sideways. Now, before I start, I want to make something very clear. I'm not here to embarrass any specific realtor or share any names, brokerages, locations, nothing like that, because that's not what this is about. It's more so one of those funny moments that reminds you why real estate is never boring. So here's what happened. A neighborhood required that every for sale sign include a rider that identified the community as a deed restricted community. Pretty straightforward, right? Normally, we would use one of those professional sign writers that hangs neatly under the for sale sign. Well, someone decided to take a slightly different approach, and instead of a professionally printed one, they decided to do a handwritten one that simply said deed restricted community. Now, technically, did they follow the rule? I mean, yeah. But was that what the HOA had in mind? Probably not. And that's kind of what made me laugh, is because it's one of those situations where someone understood the words, but maybe missed the assignment. Now, why does this even matter? Well, because in real estate, marketing starts before a buyer ever walks through the front door. The very first thing that buyers see isn't the kitchen. It isn't the pool. It's not the nice bathrooms that's been updated. It's the sign in the front yard. So whether we like it or not, first impressions do matter. If the marketing looks polished, buyers subconsciously expect the house to be well cared for. If the marketing looks rushed or unprofessional, as this one probably did, sometimes buyers begin forming opinions before they've even parked the car. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't going to stop someone from buying the perfect house. A great home is still a great home. But every little detail contributes to that overall presentation. It's kind of like showing up to a job interview. You could absolutely wear flip-flops and a t-shirt. But most people choose something a little more polished because they want to make a great first impression. Selling a home works the same way. Every detail matters. From the photos, the description, the staging, the signs, the flyers, even the way we communicate with buyers. Those little things add up. Now, here's the lesson I think that buyers and sellers can both take away from this. When you're interviewing realtors, don't just ask what commission they charge. Ask them about their marketing. Ask to see real examples of their photography. Ask about their videos. Check on their social media. Ask how they'll be presenting your home to the public, because not every listing receives the same level of care. Sometimes it's those little details that separate a good experience from a great one. And for my fellow realtors watching, we've all had moments where we can look back and think, yeah, I could have probably done something a little differently. I've certainly made many mistakes during my career, and real estate is one giant learning experience. The important thing is that we're always trying to improve and present our clients' homes in the best possible light. So when I drove by and I saw this yesterday, I couldn't help but laugh. Not because someone made a mistake, but because after years of being in this business, I'm still seeing things that surprise me. And that's exactly why this series exists, because you just can't make this stuff up. If you've ever seen something funny in real estate, whether it's a sign, something during inspection, something during a showing, just anything that has kind of made you shake your head, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you've come across. And if you enjoy these real estate stories or the behind the scenes, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because trust me, there are plenty more stories where this one came from. But I'll see you on the next episode of I Can't Make This Stuff Up. Look forward to seeing you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.